Previously on Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice.
Wow, it knocks right in the middle of the street. Look at all these dirty peasants and their third world customs. Look at this Bert. Fuck you, Bert. Bert picks me. I'm sorry. Just kidding.
And now back to
Channeling people.
Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice. We last left off, we got to start our journey in a new strange land where apparently, what do you know, defense attorneys is the one thing that's the most evil in this country. Fuck the terrorists and all other shit, and everything that's bad is the defense attorneys. And then Phoenix Wright just happens to walk in like, oh my god, what are the odds of this happening? But yeah, see, you guys actually were probably like, hey, wait, we're gonna do the second series first. Well, it turns out it doesn't come out actually till tomorrow, or well, today, actually, for you guys watching it for Friday. I initially thought, oh, this is gonna work out perfectly. I'll be able to record it and to have the game ready in time. But I was like, oh wait, but I won't be able to start recording it till it comes out on Friday. So unfortunately, the second series won't start till Saturday. But hey, you get a second dose of Phoenix Wright, so hopefully that's okay. By the way, as many of you pointed out, and I noticed it when I went back to edit last episode, it was so obvious. The pun for I'll be's name. I'll be your guide. Ah ha ha. Ah ha. We're not even trying anymore. Fuck. Also, the one I thought was, I said pot roll. I thought it meant pot rolls, like the food, but it's patrol. Close enough. By the way, you guys also told me apparently this Rafa girl who's dancing last episode, turns out she's actually supposed to be like 14. What? Are you serious? I thought she was I don't know, she seemed like an adult, especially the way she was sort of portraying herself. Some of you guys said the key of your voice may not be quite right for her. I don't know. Okay, in that case, I'll just kind of play it by ear. Maybe just kind of make her serious, but up the voice a little higher. I don't know, we'll play it by ear. Also, that one guy that we saw with the wavy white cloth around him was voiced by Matthew Mercer. Hey, there we go. Matthew Mercer showing up in everything these days. He's become the new Troy Baker, seriously. I'm seeing less of Troy Baker and more of Matthew Mercer these days. But anyway, I was deciding whether I was going to let this kid die a painful death. Yep, I'm going to leave him to die. Bye. I'm tempted to do that, but I feel like it wouldn't be funny. It wouldn't be hilarious. I'd be like, no, how can I say it to myself or whatever? I feel like these moments of being an ass and leave are never as funny as I imagine them in my head. Okay, no, we're going to do it. Like, they're going to fucking kill me off, all right? My name's on the cover of the fucking box. Capcom doesn't have the guts to kill me off. Isn't this why I became a lawyer in the first place? Also, just maybe save the little animal that he's got hidden in that bag. Oh my god, look at that old-ass picture. I haven't seen that flashback in a while. To help those with no one on their side like little weenie kid me. Do I have the blue badger on my shirt? What is that? Okay, just a badger, ban everything I believe in. For what did I grow these spiky locks for? If not to defend. All I can do now is stand firm and fight.
Well, don't hand your tears back on my account, Phoenix Wright. Come on, do it. I am willing to kill a small child just to get back at you. Yes, I'm a fucking demon. Am I here to feed and growl before me? Chief Prosecutor, for your life. Objection.
Blah. If it means being subject to the Defense Culpability Act, I will defend Albie. I'll be your guide.
Wow. Ah!
But Mr. Wright, oh!
Okay, I hope you didn't hurt whatever animal you clearly got hidden in that bag. The defendant insists he's innocent.
Oh, by the way, one thing, this country is actually probably a bit more like Tibet than India. Yeah, you're right. That's I think a better comparison. Also, it turns out that the video that I watched that was, some of you guys said was necessary, the quote-unquote prologue to this game, turns out it really wasn't. It was really more of just like an ad for the game to sort of get you pumped about it, but there are even some things in that, though, that aren't really consistent with the game itself. Like, the game starts a little differently, like saying, hey, Phoenix talked to Maya on the plane, even though she, like, broke her phone earlier, so did she get a new phone or something? He said he was worried about her, but he didn't mention anything about her, like, screaming on the phone or whatever. So, yeah, thanks, Mod Squad! You guys lied to me!
My moderators lied to me. They were the ones who told me I had to do it. That's right, I'm throwing you guys under the bus. I don't give a shit.
It's okay though. We got a glimpse of everything. We realized that Maya isn't actually dead. Is now, poor you guys, she's now like 28 or 29. Holy shit! I thought it was unusual, honestly, that they would do that. That they would stick a vital intro cutscene outside of the game.
But okay, the Phoenix seems innocent, and not even a Divination Seance could be accepted without examination.
Ah, my hair is frozen like this! Do you want to die, son?
But if I'm found guilty, you'll get the death penalty too. Even knowing that, you still want to defend me?
I don't know what happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars. So I can understand if you don't believe me, but I still believe in you and your innocence. So all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. But if I die with you, I'm gonna give you so much shit in hell. That's all there is to it.
Haha, barb-headed attorney. You continue to amuse me. Though your barb jabs are proving to be more than mere jokes.
Seriously, she looks like, I mean, it's the way she's showing herself off. Like, she comes off as very leader-like, I guess, you know? How incredibly serious she is.
But you're in fact, you're just like Maya. You're a little gooberhead is what you are.
I am not!
Don't you lie to me, you're benevolent. Believe me when I say that this attorney will not knock your insides out.
That's enough! It's a disrespectful attorney.
By the way, you guys also pointed out that Athena's voice actress is the same voice actress as Miyu Aruma. Oh my god. Miyu has truly ruined that voice actress for me. And now I'm just expecting Athena at some point to just go, and like,
I'm gonna slap you in the face with my big old titties, Apollo.
Oh my god. Whoa, Athena, what's gotten into you? I don't remember you being this foul mouth.
Well, don't forget I had that one nightmare-fueled moment where I was like, drenching the blood of my dead mother. You'll have plenty of time to regret your folly in the Twilight realm.
In the next dimension. Not a wise move, traveler. Not wise at all. You should have taken the chance I offered to you to save your life. Should have taken that get out of jail free card. Get out of hell free card is more like. For you have made your choice. The Sculpability Act will be applied in this case. And you will die. With this verdict, you'll both soon be parting with your heads.
Oh my god.
These people are crazy.
Oh, good thing I brought my rain poncho. For all that blood, it's gonna be coming down.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
They're all just laughing like, ah!
The souls of the departed speak only the truth. I but give their messages a voice. If you think my insights contain falsehood, I challenge you to prove it.
Okay.
Insight.
This is gonna be our new, emoticon gameplay thing.
Rafa's insight.
The accused swung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Still, I can't believe it. A murder after the morning dance of devotion?
Wait, a murder after the morning dance of devotion? But wasn't he with me during the dance of that time? Or, well, I guess it was probably the day before?
These are the victim's experiences just before his death.
As the victim's final memories, we can assume they aren't lies. So how do I break this down?
Allow me to relieve you of your ignorance, defense. Did you notice the words that appeared in the seance vision?
Yes. Pain.
Boy's voice, song of ceremony.
I'm thinking I did see words like song of ceremony and incense.
The victim's final memories are not limited to sight alone. Sight, smell, taste, sound, touch, all is laid bare in the pool of souls.
Gross. So what Mr. Roll experienced with his five senses appears in the vision as words, right?
Precisely. And by examining these sensations, we can perceive the victim's final moments with unparalleled clarity.
Works for me! I can use all the extra information I can get. Okay, that's all right. I'm used to pretty goofy game mechanics by now. Now to find a contradiction between her insights and the seance vision. Your benevolence. Now, so you please show me the seance vision again.
For God's sake, don't you make me want to dance again? Very well. One macadu macada, three macadina.
You about to die today, son.
Boom. Wait a minute. Her benevolence said after the morning dance of devotion earlier, didn't she? Isn't there something off about that? I'll use these arrows to select. I'll use these arrows, by which I mean a D-pad and a joystick, to select the inside I think is off. With the pain. I believe. Yeah. Yes, the inside that sounded funny. And I'll just carefully compare this inside with the seance vision. And there's a sensation that seems contradictory. I'll tap select. Song of Ceremony, boy's voice. So, I'm pointing out which of the words he's hearing the Song of Ceremony. So, yeah, right here. This is it. It's the part of the vision that contradicts the insight. Now, to select the sensation I think is inconsistent and press present. Okay. Sound.
Objection!
Gotcha! Wait just a moment.
Yes. What is it, Barbed Head?
It's always a nickname for me. You're saying the incident occurred after the morning test of devotion, right? Right?
That's right. What of it?
That is in strays that Mr. Roll could still hear the Song of Ceremony. Oh my, you're absolutely right.
Is that all that troubles you?
Huh?
What the victim heard was just a practice run of the Song of Ceremony.
Practice run? What are you talking about, lady?
Mr. Payne, if you would.
Ah, yes. Show off my golden sheen. Oh, yeah. Certainly. Allow me to explain. The incident occurred in the interval between the morning and afternoon dances. During that time, the singers were practicing in the performance hall.
Precisely. I was there as well, so I can corroborate the statement.
I see. So what the victim heard was the practice session. Ah, shit sticks. There goes my contradiction. Okay, so they were practicing in this performance hall. That must be the room where Albie and I saw her benevolence dancing. However, Mr. Payne, I admit one detail troubles me.
Ask away, your majesty.
It's a big temple. The performance hall and treasure room are quite far from each other. Could the song really be heard all the way in the treasure room? He's right. It's a very big temple. Well, how about it, Mr. Payne?
Your majesty, have you forgotten? There are speakers in every room of the temple, including the treasure room.
Oh my god! Dolby Digital Surround Sound, I forgot! That's right! Speakers? For what purpose?
Are you serious, Mr. Wright? They're to broadcast the sacred music of the performance hall throughout the temple!
That's why the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony in the seance vision. It was the practice run going on in this performance hall, heard over the speakers.
Thank you for your explanation, your benevolence. That makes perfect sense, even to a feeble-minded old man like me. Oh, get over yourself. You're nowhere near as feeble-minded and old as I am. Are you challenging me to an old-off? Motherfucker, I will just go down! For first, I need my medication! Yes, and before we do that, I need to readjust my plastic hip. Ah, God, stop talking to each other, please.
Think nothing of it.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you please alter your insights for us?
Very well.
Okay, this is honestly a lot like
the thing from last time, except instead of happy face, smiley face, sad face and stuff, it's words. Insight revised. You swung whatever he was. Song ceremony. The victim her was practiced run throughout the temple speakers. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. If I point out an inconsistency, she'll update her insights accordingly. So if I keep pointing things out, I can knock all of her insights out after all. I better find another inconsistency, no matter how small. Okay. It's a bit hard to focus on the insights with the seance vision going. I'll try to pause it with the L button to temporarily stop the vision. Boom! Freeze! There, I paused the vision with my brain. They're gonna test the flashing panels to jump to different parts of the vision. Oh, okay, cool. Which means Nico's gonna have to look down at his DS to do that. I'll try moving the meter mark to the flashing red panel. I did it. Okay, now that I know how to get around in the seance visions, it's time to find inconsistencies between the insights and the vision. Okay. Okay, the accused swung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Oh, I can actually, like, just fast forward, too, with the buttons. That's nice. Right there. Because, the pain, the victim's vision went dark. That's when he lost his life. But before he got the pain, it went dark. The sight, yeah.
Objection!
Ah, damn it, I fucked up. I think I had to do it before there was pain. Wait a second. I tell you what, did I get 5 strikes? Is that it? I got a vague feeling something doesn't add up here. Well, it looks like you're about to get your little magatama exploded. That's right. No HP bar for you. I'm gonna blow you up.
Looks like we're going back to the old way of doing it. That's how we used to do that's how we did in the first game. And every other time afterwards, it was like an HP bar.
Here I thought I was skidding so gracefully on that ice, too.
Objection!
There we are. You're saying the victim's field of vision went dark right after he was struck, correct?
Of course, as anyone with eyes can see.
Pardon me, but I must disagree.
What?
Your benevolence, please take another look at the exact moment the victim felt pain.
Oh!
Everything goes black, and then, only after that, the victim feels pain. Did the lights go out? Was he blinking?
Inconceivable!
Inconceivable!
This places the order of events at odds with what you say happened.
My word! Oh, it's windy in here!
Paul Kulka! Your benevolence, what is the meaning of this?
I cannot be wrong. My insights are beyond fallacy.
If what the event says is true, this is a very grave matter indeed. Please forgive me your benevolence, but I'm afraid this contradiction is something we simply cannot ignore.
Objection! Now, let's not be too hasty, Your Majesty. I think I can clear this up.
You have something to add, Mr. Payne?
1,000 apologies. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear.
And that would be?
On the day of the incident, there was a power outage. A blackout in one part of the temple.
Yes, that's what it kind of looked like.
And as I recall, the crime scene was in that sector. The power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind.
Or rather, you knew all along and only letting it slip now. That's convenient, Payne. God damn it!
Yes, squirm, right? Squirm! The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers.
Oh, there was a blackout there, was there? Well, now, that explains everything, doesn't it? Does it not?
What do you mean, your benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would.
The blackout occurred when the accused and the victim were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down on the victim's head.
I see. That makes perfect sense, your benevolence.
So the victim was struck after the lights went out. Ah, it's so beautiful. Its giblets just start raining down. Ah! Depth of your insight is awe-inspiring, your benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone. Everybody.
Oh my God, well done, I love you. Long may you live and prosper.
Fuck you, Phoenix Wright.
Hey, I want to live long and prosper too. Come on.
Enough applause. You flatter me.
Now, your benevolence in light of this new information.
Yes, of course. I will alter my insight.
Insight revised. Okay. With the pain, one could safely assume the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began.
But you're still just assuming. So don't try consistency again. At least I was able to draw out some new info. With the new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies. Now to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I can do. Dig up.
Okay. It's sort of weird because I'm not actually using any evidence I have here for these. It's just the inconsistency with this thing. Which actually, I think about it, I think the Athena's gameplay thing was also like that. I think that one you're just pointing out the happy and sad faces and stuff.
Oh yeah, so he is 14.
Rafa Padma Khura'in, priestess and crown princess of Khura'in. Her divination seances show the last moments of the dead. Maybe the point was, if there was a blackout, how could he have seen where the victim's head was? I mean, he was already standing there, I mean, so you could already take a good guess, but I feel like an idiot, but I'm not really seeing what the issue is here. I have no fucking idea. I don't know what the issue is. I feel like an idiot. I can't figure this one out. I don't know what the issue is here. I can't believe I'm stumped this fucking early. I know what, based on what Phoenix is saying, he's saying it's this one. One can safely assume the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began. I figured I was trying to say, well, he couldn't see where the head is, but how do I tried to show that the darkness was it, but that didn't seem to be it. Made the boy's voice disappear, that didn't seem to be it. The smell of incense,
Objection!
Oh, that was it. Yes, I finally found it. This is the gaming hole I've been looking for. I'm be honest, I don't get it. I don't know what it is. What? Your benevolence is impressive as your spirit communion power is. It's not infallible.
Of course. Because the power was out, how could he hear the song through the speaker? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I feel like I should have realized that sooner, but for some reason I didn't.
Never know when to stop talking, do you? Hope you really realize your words are an insult to old herons of Khura'ism.
Defense, watch what you say. If you don't mind that tongue of yours, you won't have one left to mind. Blah. So now my attention is salt spirit mediums. But maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking. Shut the fuck up, little girl.
What malarkey.
She says the most ridiculous shit, like shit that I wouldn't she's so serious and like a deadpan all the time, but then she says shit like
Heavens to Betsy! What malarkey is this?
What old-fashioned honky-tonk shit have you been listening to? Well, you said a few moments ago. So the victim could hear the song of ceremony thanks to the temple's speakers. But then how do you explain how the victim could still hear the song of ceremony even after the power went out?
Oh!
This contradiction of facts can only mean the song of ceremony Mr. Roller was not coming from the speakers.
What? No, impossible! Ah, shit! I should have taken the win when I had the chance!
What are you saying? That song we heard was coming directly from the performance hall? That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only possible explanation. But the scene of the crime was nowhere near the performance hall. Right. The song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room. Unless...
You mean to say...
Yes, the treasure room was not the actual scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else. Somewhere closer to the performance hall. You can't be serious. I am serious. There's a glaring contradiction in the claims of her benevolence in the prosecution. Therefore, hitherto thusly, the defenses in this case must be thoroughly re-examined.
What? No.
This is completely unprecedented. An inconsistency in her benevolence's insights unbelievable.
Heed not this forked tongue, your majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer, a feeble ruse from a feeble mind.
But the contradiction revealed by the defense is undeniable. We can't just turn a blind eye to it.
But the defense's assertion is, in the end, meaningless. It's meaningless! Even if the location of the murder turned out to be different, it doesn't change what we see the moment the murder!
Indeed, the accused is standing right there in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised above his head. My insights still stand.
I have to admit it, she's right. The seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie.
Yeah, I doubt even the defense could dream of an explanation as to why. The accused had his hands up over his head.
Well, this defense dares to dream of making it out of this nightmare alive.
He was trying to stop something from falling on his head, and then but then he couldn't hold on anymore and it fell.
You what?
You still insist on trying to tear down my insights? Do you? You better be prepared to back up your claim. Remember what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you are just wagging it.
Of course I can back up my claim. Just as soon as I pull shit out my ass. You appear to be fully prepared, defense. As the embodiment of this court, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stake your life on it. I do that every goddamn day, Judge. Oriental Judge.
I concur, your majesty. Prepare the tongue shears. Chop, chop.
What the fuck? You have shears for that? Chop, chop. Yes, let's have the bailiff fetch them.
Yes, you guys should have the bailiff be Kokichi this time for Oriental Judge, just to mix shit up. Okay, here you go, Andrew.
Oh, thank you. Yes, you're much better than that other bailiff guy. He was just weird.
Sure.
I saw a suitable pair in the basement. Chop, chop. Stop, stop.
Yes, good. Cut off his tongue. I'm gonna wave it around and toss it in the audience. And then while he's bleeding to death, I'm just gonna be over there licking the blood off his podium. Ah!
Holy shit, you've got off the deep end pain.
And the lying lawyers have several tongues to spare. I'm sure he won't miss one.
Yikes, these people are actually serious. I'm rather attached to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think. Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have held his hands up like that? Oh. Wait. Remember that earlier when he had his hands up in the air? Aha. So that's why. Ugh. The reason the defendant held his hands up over his head. Can me explain by something in the crime photo. It explains why Albie had his hands raised above his head. To hold this thing to kill this guy. Because of this fucking gun. As in the seance vision. I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday. You did? Where did you see such a thing? Was he getting ready to kill you too, the little scamp? When the police had their guns trained on him as they made their arrest. Oh, are you saying? I am saying the victim was a security guard, and an armed one at that. The defense proposed that the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie. And that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air. Wow, that was a really slow fall.
Oh my god, you killed him, benevolence! Kill him! Kill the infidel! Who would have thought the seance vision could be interpreted that way? Damn it! Not me! Tutorial gasping!
This is not possible. It can't be.
Not bad for a total knockout.
How dare that loyal devil go against our benevolence? He's no better than that traitor snake, Dirk!
Oh, there we go. Traitor Snake. Dirk. Who's that? Dirk. Derpy derp.
No, I can't believe it. Contradiction in one of my insights. Insights? There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it.
That's right, your benevolence, and I won't accept it either! It goes against all we had to hold sacred. Throw him in jail immediately for less majesty!
What? Yeah, you said it! Throw him in jail!
Yes, we can pay him for doing something!
Oh, these people are demoing out my fans right now.
That's right, exterminate him! Seriously, these guys just want, I think they just want to go to a wrestling match or something. They just want to see some blood.
Peace! Give me peace! I said peace! Instead of order, I say peace. Ah, God, this country is so exotic. Now, everyone, please calm down. Huh? You see?
Your Majesty, please assign this black-hearted attorney to a suitable punishment. I changed my mind. I don't want him to allow him to talk anymore.
You shut your face, Payne! No, I can't charge him with lese-majesty.
What? Lease majesty?
What?
Yeah, what?
Why not, Your Majesty?
He was simply following the proper procedure for defending the accused. There's nothing unlawful about that.
But Your Majesty, don't you want to wrap this trial up quickly? Don't you want to get to that yoga class? Why not just give your verdict? Then go home and make it up to your wife with sweet, sexy lovin'.
We can't end the trial now, not when we just learned new information about the case.
Your Majesty, not you too. You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction?
Well, it does! Truly, it is shocking. In the 20-plus years since the DC Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I didn't want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, that events point out an inconsistency, and it is our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law.
You dare go against the royal priestess, you non-believer?
Oh, wow. No, my faith is as strong as ever, you little bitch. But I have a duty to make a fair ruling in this trial. If you insist on interfering with that process, your benevolence, I will have your head! I'm afraid I must request your removal from this courtroom, royal priestess or not.
What? I'll have you know.
Bitch, what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? Your benevolence! Shut your stupid little bratty face up! Please acquiesce in this, your benevolence.
Big meanie.
If looks could kill.
I won't forget this offense, Barbed Head. I do not admit defeat. I won't.
Bailiff, please see her benevolence out of here.
Okay, I'm on it. Kokichi bailiff away. Come here, baby cakes.
Ew, get this little purple grape off me.
Oh, you were so dead for that. You know that, right?
Your Minama will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. The demons there they'll pluck the barbs right off your stupid head. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful. And I hope to throw you into a lake of burning fire. Yeah. And then.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye. Good talk. I guess she's just still just a teenager after all. Now then, defense. Mr. Light, was it? Yeah, sure, why not? You know, people just call me whatever you want. That's right. You're a magistrate. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Of course, Mr. Wright. My apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, I suggest we proceed with arguments. Yay! Now you trust me, sort of. Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so don't even think about lying to this court. I understand, Your Majesty. Whew, maybe now we can finally run a real trial.
Yeah. Arguments, Your Majesty. Very well. I accept your challenge.
Huh? What's with him? What's up with this pain in my ass?
Yeah. Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just too hilarious.
What's so funny, Mr. Payne?
The defense still doesn't get it. The truth he unearthed is going to bury him and his case instead.
What do you mean by that, prosecutor?
I told you, it's chief prosecutor! I'm a chief prosecutor!
Yes, because that's the point to focus on right now.
The defense is digging his own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty. Why would the victim, a security guard, point a gun at the accused?
Oh.
Oh, indeed, because the accused was about to commit a theft of life. It's the only logical explanation.
What? That does sound pretty logical, actually.
It doesn't help the accused situation at all. If anything, it makes him look even more guilty.
Yes, I have to agree.
Allow me to spell out this truth the defense didn't bother to think through. Mr. Roll came across the accused just as he was trying to steal a treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused, and just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room.
Duh. How the fuck would that 9-year-old, though, drag that adult's body, alright? Explain that, Bane! There's no fucking way!
A hand truck for moving heavy treasure around and stored in the treasure room. The accused could have easily moved them. Oh, god damn it! Ha! In your face, Nico! Shut up, Payne! You're nothing but a tutorial guy anyway! Now, I'm gonna be the main bad guy in this game, you'll see! I'm gonna be your main rival! I'll be on the cover of the box right next to you!
Oh my god, what if that actually happened? The final Phoenix Wright game that ever comes out. It's gonna be the Gas and Pain. Yeah, that's right, he's the main baddie for that game. He's the final boss.
We'll learn all about my amazing backstory and how me and my brother were raised to be total losers. You could easily move the body with that.
And after all that hard work to knock down those insights. Back into the old familiar corner once more. Mr. Wright, do you have a rebuttal? I'm drawing a total blank here.
Yeah, I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold.
God damn, there's something wrong with you. Alright, let's do a question defense. Well, give me a second, jeez. I've got nothing. Can't think of any grounds for an objection. The only thing to do at this point is to ask the defendant himself what happened. All I gotta do is turn the case around. I don't know if Albie will cooperate with me or not. Albie? Will you tell us what really happened? Come on, you little bastard. My life's on the line, too.
You don't have anything you say, accused? Fall for his evil trap and you'll only dirty your own soul.
Shut up! Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do.
Yeah, Mr. Wright, I'm sorry.
Why? Why would he trust me? God damn it, Apollo, it's all your fault!
Hey, what did I do?
Is this it? Is this the end? For both of us? In the first case? Maya, I'm sorry.
Nick, get your head out your ass, Nick. You can do this. Just do what you always do. Make shit up.
I've never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me they're bad. Bad people who help dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me. Would actually believe in me. Would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it.
Obi!
So, that's why I lied. To try and save myself. But I'm not going to lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm going to believe in you too!
Oh!
What? Now? Now, you little bastard! You keep your mouth shut!
Allow me. Allow me to explain!
Yes! Ha! Now we're talking! Now we're cooking with fire! Time to finally get to the bottom of things!
To be honest, I went to the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box.
Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it!
Yes, I'm sorry. Mr. Rolt even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful. The way it glows in the dark. I couldn't help myself.
Oh my god! It glows in the dark! That's gonna be a key thing! Wait a demon second! It glows in the dark!
That's right. It's covered in this special mineral called fluorinite that makes it glow.
God damn it, Albie, why didn't you tell me that sooner? There's our fucking smoking gun!
You would have seen it in the dark with it then, right? If that was what he was holding.
It's absolutely breathtaking. It's really a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours of the temple if they did?
If only he applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier. Okay, there we go. Glows in the dark! Yay!
On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again, when I ran into Mr. Roll on the great stairs.
So those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision?
No, they were the great stairs that connect to the hallway.
Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs. Okay, temple diagram.
All of a sudden, Mr. Roll drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up. Mr. Roll, he acted so scary. For some reason, he had his scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all.
This is probably the actual killer, right?
Just then, the power went out, so I took that chance to hightail it out of there.
But no. But then how would that be then? How were we getting? If that were the case, though, that mean we were getting the visions of the wrong guy, right? Did he somehow interfere with that? Or could it be that it actually was him, but...
I ran for my life, even now when I try to think back on it. All I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll.
Which means someone else brought it to the treasure room, along with Mr. Roll's dead, lifeless body. Did Mr. Roll say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs?
Yeah.
What does it all mean?
I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anybody would believe me.
Okay, so he assumed he stole a thing, so he was... Because he was always looking at it all the time. So maybe it was that guy, but he was...
Yeah, a grand speech. One that confirmed my suspicions that you were the thief.
Objection!
But that might have just been the victim's misunderstanding.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. And when there's pain, there's me. The victim must have had a good reason to be suspicious of the accused.
Why does every new piece of information have to seem so incriminating?
Chateau. What do I do, Chateau?
And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands?
Who should know? Is that a god or something?
In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed that the treasure had been stolen. And then, just after that, he ran to the accused. I'll be your guide.
I'll be your guide.
No, that's not what happened.
Therefore, the one who stole the treasure killed the victim.
Or it could be...
But
It could be, I guess, the killer again, that he was looking for the treasure, he couldn't find it, and then he thought you stole it. But if that's the case, why are we getting his visions and not the visions of the actual dead person? Could he somehow interfere with the insights of Rafa?
Therefore, the one who stole the treasure and killed the victim be none other than the accused.
Oh! Oh, you little doggy in there, I think. Smack himself in the face with the back.
What now?
Ah! Oh, Chateau, that's the dog name. Oh my goodness, he's got a little funny booger head. Oh, he's got a little, looks like a little Bangatama shaped thing on his head.
Hey, Chateau, down, boy.
Well, what do we have here?
I'm sorry about this. This is my dog, Chateau.
Or Shadow, right?
You nearly gave me a heart attack. So that was what was making his bag move.
Can you quiet that yappy about down? Shut up, you dumb dog!
Chateau says that Mr. Roll made a mistake.
You can understand him?
Of course I can.
Yeah. Don't tell me this is a surprise witness for the defense.
I beg your pardon? You're not thinking of cross-examining an animal, are you? Of course not, your majesty. I've already done that with a whale last game. not this time anyway. And also a parrot one time before. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. Thought to reassess my assessment of your sanity for a second there. I think I'd better reassess my strategy, and fast. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim, or we're sunk. Well, it's true that the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died. That doesn't mean somebody else couldn't have struck the victim at that time. If you're going that far, then I hope this means you have another angle of approach ready.
Exactly. I mean, who but the accused standing front and center could have done it? Tell me! Actually, don't answer that question. Unless you can back up your claim, it's nothing more than conjecture.
Okay, come on, Phoenix! I know I can think up of something convincing. Where else could the victim have been struck from? From behind, right?
Take that!
Yep, the defendant standing in front of the victim. Isn't it possible that the victim could have been struck from behind? From behind, you say? I see. Yes, suppose not outside the realm of possibility. Good! Now let's have some breathing room. But, who do you suppose it could have been? That guy from the intro cutscene! Oh, the true culprit, naturally! The one who actually committed the theft and murder! The true culprit! And I suppose you have a true timeline of events to go along with that? I should have known I'd have to explain everything. Alright, we assume the true culprit struck the victim from behind, and that means... After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But Mr. Roll appeared, making his rounds. I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom at the other end of the hallway.
Yeah, you're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. Admit it. You have nothing but baseless conjecture. Admit it!
I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. I'll be. When you ran into Mr. Roll in the hallway, was there anyone around the storeroom area?
I don't know.
Little dog.
There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see. I was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the ends of that hallway.
I see. Swing and a miss.
Even the dog is surprised.
Oh, Shido says that someone was there.
I see. Thank you for that. Best testimony is admissible. It's fucking pointless.
Yeah,
You think this is a joke, do you?
Yes, it's so funny. You're gonna die, Phoenix.
Maybe the defendant didn't happen to see this other person. But that doesn't mean the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway.
Objection. Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I will enjoy watching you sink.
What are you talking about?
Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victim were there in that hallway at the time of the incident.
How can you continue to make that assertion?
Because there was a witness. A very reliable eyewitness who's totally not gonna be the killer. Oh my god. When am I gonna learn? When am I gonna fucking learn?
Oh, Lord. Seriously, this is always what happens in at least the first case. I mean, honestly, a lot of times happens in other cases too. But because we can't really do any kind of searching. I can't meet anybody outside the room, so the only way they could really bring in the quote-unquote killer, right, is there was an eyewitness. Yeah, it was totally not them, I promise. This time for real.
What?
Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call its witness to stand.
Oh, good. Calling an eyewitness to the stand, It's been decades since that's happened. It's been over 40 years. Back when I had my beard and only a single knot.
And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved.
That was a low blow. A dog's mad. He's gonna get you. Very well. I'll allow it. And now, for something we've not heard in quite some time. And now for something completely different. Bring the witness to the stand. Oh, here he comes. Right, yeah, what do you know? Who would have thunk it?
Witness, please don't be the killer. Please, just this once. Can you not do it? State your name and occupation.
My God, what the Peels Lubin and what the fuck? Oh my God, he's kind of a hippie dude, isn't he? Peels Lubin and Destinies and Destan. Peace, love, and standing. Okay, I went and actually looked up just peace, love, and misunderstanding or understanding. Peace, love, and understanding. That's what it is. What a clusterfuck of a name that is. Oh, Jesus. Should I give him the Ray voice? I love Ray so much. I love that Ray voice. I don't want to get it to him. Maybe I just give him more of like a stoner sounding voice.
Peace and love and Anderstein's the name. I'm like Temple's head monk. Can you dig? Yeah, can you?
Oh, if it is an instructor understanding. Understanding, yeah. You're the eyewitness. Instructor.
Only it's Mr. Understanding. Temple's head monk. Understand, but temple. He's also a renowned Damalon expert.
Sorry to have to ask, but what's a Damalon? Damalon.
Oh, yeah, check it. Here she is, my sweet serenader. My one and only. Groovy, right?
Yeah, it works.
But you heard our sultry sounds once before, brother. Oh, yeah. When dragon and tiger
Battle. That's the song from the depths of the ocean. Man, you really drag those words out.
Right on, brother. The song is ceremony.
This is not. It's funny after they kill that guy. He seems so savage, especially with the face paint. But he's trying to be this just fucking hippie dude.
Playing this tune together is a precious gig for me and my girl here, you dig?
Song of ceremony. Song I was playing at the time of the murder. Clearly you were the one playing the song, weren't you?
Oh, Holy Mother, may the righteous sounds of my Damalon serve as my offering to you.
Oh, yeah, it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. Wonderful. A great performance as always.
This is my thing, you know? My bag. I make my instruments speak, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the by, Master Pops. No Damalon class today?
No, I'm afraid this trial is going into overtime. Thanks to the lawyer over there. All because of you. The class I just wanted to attend was a Damalon lesson with this little fruitcake.
Well, you know what they say, baby. Never trust a lawyer, man. But transgressors against the Holy Mother have to be brought to justice.
Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Understudies. As the treasure's keeper, you must have been shocked to learn it had been stolen.
Oh, you're the keeper. Okay.
Yeah, man. That was not cool. Not cool at all, brother.
Keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, Mr. Understand. Understand it.
That's right, brother. This here's the one and only treasure box key. Right here. Oh, I love it. And I keep it on me at all times. Can you dig? But the sneaky thief went and cracked open that sucker anyway. Total bummer, man.
So that's the key to the treasure box, is it? Couldn't you have stolen it? Shut up, man!
You know it, baby. It's called the Magatama key. And it's a historical artifact to boot. It's been passed down from head monk to head monk at Temple.
The Magatama key, get in my freaking inventory.
And now someone's jacked the treasure on my watch. It's a real buzzkill, man. How am I ever gonna face Her Holiness again? Oh, Holy Mother, please find it in your infinite mercy to forgive me. And also for killing that dude.
What?
What?
I mean,
What?
please God, this lost and humble lamb.
Why do I always get the far out ones, dude?
Mr. Understanding. You witnessed the accused and the victim head to the treasure room.
You know it, baby. Best believe I scoped that tiny transgressor. Yeah. Scoped him good.
Would you please give the court your testimony regarding what you saw?
Oh, yeah. Bring justice against the transgressor, man. Yes, of course. I'll do all I can. In the name of her holiness, I vow to sing, naught but the truth, I swear to bring. Hit me, baby!
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Alright, here I go. Time to lay down the beats. What I saw, baby cakes.
I was even doing your song! It was actually truly going to the beat that time. Usually they never do it. It's just like, here's some words, here's some music, you figure out how the fuck it's gonna work with it. But the words got put out to the beat of the song.
After the morning dance of devotion, to go back to my chamber, I got the notion. Don't you know my chamber's on the right? To the temple's treasure room.
Hey, hey!
Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear. If anyone to the treasure room goes, Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one.
Albie was the only. Oh wait, he did say it again.
Albie was the only one.
Oh, that falsetto. Oh, it's killing me.
Before the blackout, one other and roll. Only Albie to the treasure room to stroll.
We could have done without that last bit, Mr. Understanding. Tell me I was hallucinating just now.
You were, dude. I'm giving you a second-hand high, bro. Like, can you believe Mr. Roll bit the big one after that? Harsh, man.
I share your sentiments. You were the one who discovered the victim's body, weren't you, Mr. Understanding?
What? You found the body as well? Oh my god, just serve out to me on a silver platter, why don't you, Mr. Payne? He really is a key witness then.
Oh, yeah. That's right, brother. After the blackout, want you to reset the breaker and give power back to the people. Circuit box near my chamber, so I'm always the man for the job. You feel me, bro? You feel me?
Do ya? Okay, breaker's over there. Oh, but the breaker's there. He's the one who caused the blackout, right? God, we're so fucking stupid here.
Breakers are on the first floor hallway in front of the storeroom, where you could have run off to earlier.
On the way, I got a whiff of something funky. Blood, man. Real harsh but mellow. I was like, whoa, dude. I knew something was kosher. It wasn't kosher, so I swung by the treasure to see what's what. And it was like, whoa, man. Fruit punch everywhere. Oh, and his brains were just hanging out. I was like, dude, no. You're my bro, dude. He was like, dude, I love you, dude. And I was like, bro, no, bro. Dude, bro, dude. Ah! Oh, sorry, guys. That's kind of broed everywhere there.
Ah, ew, ah, what?
Well, I don't understand what's wrong with this fucking country. People here are even weirder than my place.
There was poor Mr. Roll. Dead as a doornail, bro. Dead as a doornail.
In the interval between the end of the dance of devotion and the blackout, the only ones who went to the scene of the crime were the victim and the accused. So you see, Mr. Understandings, unassailable account is what led to the accused arrest.
Hold it! Isn't it possible the murder took place before the end of the dance of devotion?
I'm afraid that's not possible. The victim was in the performance hall until the very end of the dance.
He was.
Would you like some proof? How's this? A photo taken by a tourist of the morning at dance devotion.
My, what a graceful dancing. I can almost hear the sound of Mr. Understanding's Dumalon now. Payne's right. There's Mr. Roll on duty.
Yeah. Never understand the incredible pain.
Some additional rifles in sight. See if backup evidence lined up too, huh? Get in my pocket.
This head monk, my monks in training are like my own kids, like family. Can you dig it, bro? I should have taught all to be a better man. For holiness, a holy mother. Oh, I'll be confess your sins, my young brother. Oh, I hate that song. Head monk, I understand it. I didn't kill Mr. Roll, so I don't have anything to confess to the Holy Mother. What? Bogus little man. Your faith is weak, like a wet paper bag. Are you feeling me, brother? Are you feeling me, brother? Here we go. Spare the rod, hey baby. Spoil the child, not maybe. I'm so fucking zen right now, dude. Her Holiness is magnanimous, son. Confess your guilt. She'll forgive you in Twilight Realm.
I don't suppose you could forgive him in this realm first. Defense, please begin your cross-examination. All right, bring it on, Penny. But you know what? We're gonna have to bring it on next time. That's right. Right. This is really hard. Okay. It's like I'm like trying to see. It's like what's a good place to stop these? You know, I really relied on this to be continued because they used to pick such good spots. They were like, what's gonna happen next? Will Phoenix die a horrible death? I mean, we already know the answer, but what if he does this time? And now it's like I guess I'll just do it like before a cross-examination, but we're already a good ways into it. So, and I imagine we still probably got a good bit left before we finally break this guy. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. God, you guys are right though. This is a long first case. Remember other cases where usually finish in like the first 2 episodes at most, but going to a third one, geez, and we still have no signs of being close to the end. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and a favorite, and subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.